It's go time for the Pelicans here at home. Here they are coming down the tunnel earlier in their finest attire. And this is it, Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. We're looking at what could be a very short series. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And right now, we've got a matchup, Brent, between two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. This should be fun.
Yeah, this is a no easy buckets night. Everything will be earned tonight. That's the way we like it. High-level defense.
Now here's Ingram. There's Williamson with the three. It's rebounded by Giddey. And so it's Giddey with it. It brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Now Williamson. After the missed three from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 4 to shoot. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Nice defense from Dort.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ingram against Valanciunas. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here's New Orleans. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Collin passes to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And Valanciunas just needs a little bit of airspace. He's so big, easy for him to get to the rim.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Now here's Williamson. Outside, Jones. From 13, good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
That's a nice addition to Zion's game. The passing ability makes him more of a complete player.
Here's Giddey. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Here's Giddey. Brings it from 9 feet away.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. And no good. Nice defense from Dort. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And here are the Pelicans now. To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. It's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 2. Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Williamson. The Thunder making the shot. Outside, Jones. Ingram outside. Passes it to Williamson. Jones for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Jones has got 5.
You want Jones to be assertive like this. If the three-point shot's there, got to take it.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Gilgeous-Alexander finds Giddey. Holmgren against Valanciunas. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Pelicans leading by 3. Williamson looking it over. Outside, Jones. Ingram against Dort. Shot on the wing. Again, the Pelicans score.
And Ingram really can handle either part of that pick and roll. He could be the screener, and then he could roll, or he could score off it. Nice option.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And the first one drops.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Trey Murphy comes in for Herbert Jones. And Dyson Daniels subbed in for McCollum. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Wallace is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Ingram finds Valanciunas.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Outside, Dort. Holmgren sets the screen for Dort. And that's dunked by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
Pelicans leading by 3. A minute 50 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Williamson. He doesn't hit that one. Williams with the defensive effort. Holmgren wide open. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Holmgren's got 9.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Ingram dishes to Daniels. Back to Ingram. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Goes back up. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Thunder have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Giddey with it. Holmgren in the high post. Valanciunas is there. Holmgren can't hit.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Valanciunas, a seasoned veteran now that you basically can count on as a double-double guy, even in limited minutes. He really does a great job of patrolling the paint.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough. Players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players. And those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round. Defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Won't. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to McCollum. And here is Marshall. And here's Hawkins. Valanciunas with a screen on Wallace. Hawkins shot good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
OMG, that's how you silence a crowd.
It's been all about Jonas Valanciunas for the Pelicans. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
And the short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 1 now for Oklahoma City. And for the Pelicans, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. McCollum passes to Zeller. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. Zeller's got his first basket of the night. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Wallace with the screen on McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most. Because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized, he finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
5 on the clock. Tries the spin move. Basket good. And it's a 3-point Thunder lead.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Hawkins. Back to McCollum. That one, no good. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Hayward looking around. Wiggins finds Hayward. Gilgeous-Alexander against McCollum. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist by Hayward. For New Orleans, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. McCollum passes to Hawkins. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Ingram, he's checked in for Najee Marshall. And it's Herbert Jones in for Hawkins. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey comes in for Wallace.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
And so it's New Orleans with it. 7-point differential. Down low, Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Josh Giddey. A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
You wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end.
And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and against the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Williamson is checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Oklahoma City, Williams, he's checked in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Gordon Hayward. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Williamson outside. It's Jones on the wing. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
There's the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 5. Here's Williamson, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Not much you're going to do with Zion that close.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 18. They call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Pelicans. Daniels comes in for McCollum. Great. Isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Now here's Giddey. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
Here's Daniels. Hasn't made one yet. Passes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. Outside, Jones. Lock at 6. Pass to Daniels. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. The Thunder leading by 6. Giddey with it, now guarded by Ingram. Giddey, no good. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. Giddey against Ingram. And Nance kicks to Daniels. Williamson outside. Over Williams. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
Back to Dort. And he makes good on the layup. Dort's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
So for the Pelicans, Valanciunas comes in for Larry Nance. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels.
C.J. McCollum.
Jones finds Ingram. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Holmgren, great length. That works for him all over the floor.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Ingram.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Ingram passes to McCollum. Williamson kicks to McCollum. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas with a screen on Giddey. Here's Jones. Another shot. Tries yet again. No good from Valanciunas. Dort against Williamson. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Jones. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's the Thunder up 5. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining our halftime broadcast here in Game 4, where it's been a strong start for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Hey, yo, their offense has been clicking. They're making the right reads, and they're making the most of their opportunities.
I like their aggressiveness, not just taking what the defense gives them, they're taking what they want.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. They're 0 for 3 in the series. Kenny, what should they do to stave off elimination?
They got to take a long look in the mirror and figure out which vacation spot they're going. In other words, they're toast, Ernie.
Listen, I don't need to break out the crystal ball to tell you how this ends. They have to white flag up, and the season is on the clock.
A lot of metaphors there, but I get the gist. Speaking of toast, what do you prefer on toast, Kenny?
Jam, no butter.
Shaq?
Jam, jelly.
What's the difference between jam and jelly, Shaq?
I have no
jam
idea.
don't shake like that.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
You know, Brent, here we are looking at the New Orleans Pelicans. It does seem like they are improving. You think?
Well, they made the playoffs in 2022 and the play-in tournament in 2023. But there's something that they haven't had on the floor that you feel like if that gets right, they're going to get right.
Now, Giddey following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Holmgren kicks to Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Jones sets the pick for Ingram. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Holmgren.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Brandon Ingram, tiny dog is what they called him when he first got into the NBA, Brent, and he has become a very loud bark. What a player.
Yeah, Kevin, a lot of talk about him having to jump around in the shower to get wet, but he has put on the weight and become ferocious on the offensive end. This guy does not back down, and he's worked hard to fill out that frame. Ingram just continuing to impress and taking strides in the right direction. Just a tremendous amount of offensive weaponry.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And so it's New Orleans with it. The Thunder making the shot. Dort passes to Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Pelicans trail by 11. McCollum outside. Floats it up for Williamson. Taken away by Williams. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. And the basket is good.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Williamson is screen on Dort. Ingram against Dort. Shoots from 14. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. 29 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Jones, the pass to Ingram. Now, here's Valanciunas. New Orleans moving the ball around. That one's off. Still out of sync.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Down by 15. Pass to Valanciunas. Ingram outside. Clock at 4. Valanciunas sets a screen for Ingram. And again, no good by New Orleans. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And there's the pass to Giddey. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pelicans with the rebound. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Yeah, he likes to work at the top of the key a lot, but when Ingram gets to the corner, he shows you he's capable.
And here now the Thunder. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Holmgren with a screen on McCollum. Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Thunder.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury, and a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team is really going to struggle this year, but they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement, so the future bright in OKC.
Now here's Valanciunas. 8 points for him. That one goes. Count it. Ingram's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is where that length shows off on particular plays like that. Still able to score.
McCollum against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires from 14. Holmgren can't hit. Pelicans trail by 12. 1:58 left in the third quarter. Williamson outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Holmgren sets the screen for Giddey. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. New Orleans has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Here's Williamson. Hayward grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 9. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. Here's Giddey. Plays it up and banks it in.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
The Pelicans have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. McCollum kicks to Valanciunas. Passes to Ingram. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Giddey finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Valanciunas. Pass to Holmgren. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 11. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Ingram on the wing. Giddey defending. Ingram against Giddey. And it's Ingram missing. Hayward, left side. Outside Williams. Lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Williams has got 5 points so far. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. To the inside. And the dunk by Zeller.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Leading by 12. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, guarded close. New Orleans has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. Ingram dishes to Daniels. Zeller setting the pick for Jones. He feeds it to Zeller. Over Williams. Shot by Zeller, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Wallace kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
Refusing to back down. What a gorgeous move by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Jones looking for an opening. The feed to Zeller. Over Williams. Excellent D there from Williams.
Shots like that drive coaches batting. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Hayward finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And Wiggins throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing more signs of him being comfortable in that pick and roll setting.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Ingram against Hayward. 6 to shoot. Zeller, a screen on Hayward. And it's Ingram missing. The Thunder lead by 16. This one for 3. Zeller grabs the board.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Ingram passes to Daniels. Pick by Zeller. To the paint. They double him with Wallace. Basket counts. Zeller's got 4 points this quarter.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Time call here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. There is no question, Greg, this Pelicans roster has the talent to at least be a playoff contender every year.
No doubt a contender. Their problem has been staying healthy. They have a big three, but Ingram and Williamson didn't play in half the games during that 22-23 campaign.
New Orleans making some changes here. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Zeller. Zion Williamson comes in for Ingram. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Daniels. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Giddey's checked in. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Giddey got it. Good job in the low post. And the Thunder lead by 16.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Williamson, and he lays it straight in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Now here's Giddey. Uncovered. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Over Wiggins. And it's Williamson missing. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Giddey with the screen on McCollum. Wallace misses. Pelicans trail by 14. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And you look at the Thunder style of play, very fast-paced.
And because of that, they put up a lot of shots. And their goal really is to overwhelm you and wear you down. Of course, they allow plenty of shot attempts as well.
New Orleans making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. The Thunder also changing it up. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And it's Dort in for Wallace. Screened by Valanciunas. The pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time for McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Giddey. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort. No good on the 3. Pelicans trail by 12. Pass to Jones. Williamson kicks to Jones. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Love the assertive attitude from Jones, wanting to continue to improve in his jump shooting.
Thunder have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 35 in the game. Ingram with it. Dort covering. McCollum outside. Valanciunas sets a screen for McCollum from the stripe. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 11. 1:24 left in the fourth. Williams a screen on McCollum. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. No good with the triple.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point line.
Dort against Ingram. Spins. Here's Valanciunas. Gets himself open and drills it. Valanciunas has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for New Orleans. Giddey with it. Holmgren with a screen on Jones. Goes up to the stripe. Holmgren can't hit. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Just figuring out more and more how to find points in production from the free throw line. Ingram, a real pro at drawing fouls at this level.
And that one falls for Ingram. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And an intentional foul right there. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has so many of the qualities that you want in a leader. He fights, he's energetic, he's a team-first guy, and he just looks for ways to get his guys fired up.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 8. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
.23 seconds left in the game. And it's Ingram missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. And they're going to move on to the conference semifinals. What a performance through the entire first round. Great sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now, let's check out our New Balance player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.